Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya Weni Wulandari. Saya dari kelas 1C Farmasi. Akan membacakan novel bahasa Inggris satu bab yang berjudul Universe of Dream. Last night, I dreamed that I fell in love. The dream was brief but quite vivid. It was something not a single word could explain. Exceptional and thrilling at the same time, I could hardly call it a dream. His smile leaving a sweet sensation, his gaze was so deep, piercing my deepest soul, and his hug felt so tight. Even when I woke up, I could still feel the warmth that he gave. Just like a fire burning in the winter, his presence felt substantial, the heat circulating throughout my body, some funny little dance tickling inside my tummy, and my heart was beating furiously. A weird invisible kind of sensation had taken control of me. It was something like a chemical reaction, something beyond my authority. Am I in love? It is possible to be in love with someone you met in a dream. Talking about his face, I could recall exactly how it was. Something that I remember, his eyebrows was thick, and he has a pointed nose. But I could remember the color of his eyes. I could only remember his gaze. It was so deep that it took my focus away. I could picture the shape of his lips. All I could remember was the sweetness that it gave. I was losing my mind for a split second. He was tall. The shape of his face was oval with a wavy medium-length hair. He wore striped tee with a jacket jeans. I dreamed how we looked so happy and our eyes were sparkling while we were holding hands and talking about the future. He told me how I meant the world to him and how they felt so lucky to be with me. And when he smiled, I felt some kind of vibration that I could find the exact word to explain. We were in planetarium, watching the star, the moon, the planet, and all that the universe had to show. It was such a magnificent view. His appearance looked glowing in the darkness. He looked at me with eyes wide open and asked, "Are you happy?" I haven't had the chance to answer. I woke up. It was 6 in the morning when I woke up. I could hear the sound of the rain outside the window. I got out of the bed and opened the curtain to see that it was a beautiful rain falling. I felt Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong dream a little dream of me on my turntable to this beautiful and serene Sunday morning. Though it felt a little somber in my deepest heart, I felt sort of losing someone that I had been with for years, someone that I love. Not that I knew how it feels, though these 21 years of living, I had never tasted the true feeling of falling in love. Maybe just a little hint of it, but never whole. This may sound ridiculous, but it was what it was. Monday afternoon after class, I went to this little coffee shop near my campus named Sweet Marmalade. I like going to that place. It is a hip kind of cafe, just a small and cozy place. It looks more like a living room than a place to call a cafe. I ordered a green tea latte and sat down beside the window. I didn't drink coffee, so I always order tea, sometimes iced chocolate or fresh juice. I opened the book that I broke to finish, but no matter how tried to focus on it. I threw a glance outside the window. The street packed with cars and people. It was busy horse. People were racing to get to their home after a long day at work. My view looked jammed, but it all suddenly disappeared, and all I could see was his efforts flooding in the space of my thought. I found it hard to believe that a particular brief dream had the tremendous power to creep in throughout my deepest consciousness, leaving behind a trace of memory as if it was something real. In my heart, there was this big question mark asking, in all the possibilities the world has to offer, could we meet again? Night went by, but no a single dream I had having him in sight. Was it our first and last meeting? I had to meet him again to seek for the answer I needed. Those few days I could keep my mind focused on what I was doing. No matter how hard I was trying to focus, I kept losing it along the way. He was all I could think about. The sensation that he gave lingers on me, and that was when I realized that I was in love with a man in my dream. I was trapped in labyrinth with no way to escape until someone used mine to find the exit. Sira, it is me. I opened my eyes and found him. He was sitting in front of me. We were inside Sweet Marmalade, sitting beside the window. It was a bright day with a clear blue sky and cat-safe clouds. No one else to be seen, only us. There was a glass of banana milkshake and hot Americano on the coffee table in front of us. Dream a little dream of me was played. I tried to pay attention to the detail. This is not a dream, was it? Everything was just surreal, as if I could stay and live her forever, and my gaze fixed on him. He was sitting in front of me, even though it was only a part of my dream, but everything felt so real. I tried to talk, I could feel my own voice. It was not like my previous dream. In this dream, I could express my thought. I didn't feel like I was watching a film. Instead, I was inside it. I could talk with him and taking control of my own dream. For a brief moment, I was losing words. Now I could see his face in plain sight, his oval face with his messy wavy hair. This time he was wearing olive green jumper and khaki pants. His smile, I could see the shape of his little lips. His eyes was disheveled when he smiled. The color of his eyes was light brown, shone brightly when they meet the sun. Where have you been? I asked. I'm sorry that I have been away these few days. I can't seem to find my way here. He said gently. You see, I can be here if you want me to. I stayed silent, didn't know what he meant. I could be in your dream, in your mind. It is because you wanted me to, and I couldn't be inside your dream. If you didn't let me to, you got what I mean. I shook my head. You were not ready. You have this series of thoughts inside that head of yours. You felt anxious and fear. You are full of doubt. The state of your mind was in chaos, so you can meet me. Until tonight, when you feel better and calmer, I didn't say a word. Are you happy? The question again. Why are you asking? It doesn't matter why. All I need to know is, are you happy? He paused took a sip of his hot Americano, and then looked me in the eyes. This is a complicated word of dream, he explained. What you see in your dreams are the fragments of your everyday life, a series of thoughts memorized and hope from the past, present, and the future. He held my hands. I could feel the touch but not its warmth. But I wanted to see you so much that I almost losing my mind. And I still can't see you. Why? His question puzzled me. Am I happy? But what does it take to be happy? Is everything that I have now is enough to make me a happy person? I live my life as normal as all girls my age. Go to class, study, doing exact assignment, and doing my hobby, go to the bookstore and read. I didn't have many people to call friends, only some of people that I follow you, but not many of them. I kept my circle small. The small, the better the quality, as I always believed my love life meant nothing. I never felt love as a whole, just a sprinkle of it, and it mean I think to me happy. What does it actually mean? Is everything that I did was enough to complete me. I come upon your heart request. He smiled. There is that tiny part in the corner of your heart that need my figure. I'm the result of your hope and imagination of the future. Even though sometimes you deny it, but deep inside your heart, you feel lonely and want someone to come and give you the meaning of life. I opened my eyes, he deciphered, though my heart felt sad like it was before. Strangely, I felt relief, for now I realized living in the dream might be sweet and beautiful, but it was not real. I looked around my surrounding and the ceiling with a feeling of loss, but I knew I would not meet him again, at least not in my dreams. Slowly she opened her eyes and he deciphered. And that was time when I decided to find the love of my own, the real one. Sekian dari saya. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.